second down play.
Ah! Oh, shit! Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi, and today I'm going to give you a really good formation and scheme to run. Obviously, in the beginning, you saw highlights of my Dynasty League. We are now 3 leagues full, 32 players each. If you're interested, just make sure you join my Discord, link in the description. I'll also pin a comment, just $5 to enter. But the reason why I did that was because I want you to see that these plays are effective against users. We're just not making any stuff up to where it's just, oh, you know, this is just a new formation, I'm throwing it out there. You know, a lot of creators, just because it's a new formation and thinking they just want to show it to you just to get the clicks and stuff, but the play don't work, you know. So I am going to show you exactly how effective these plays are. This playbook, again, I have is a custom, but what you can look at for wings trip over week is Boston College, Central Michigan, Kansas State, Liberty, and Northwestern, and Penn State has it, but Penn State is the Lion. It's called Wings, I guess like Gun Wings Trip over Lion or something like that, or maybe Gun Trips Lion, I'm not sure, but you'll know what I'm talking about, okay? Now, what makes this playbook really good is the RPO options. So the RPO QB counter alert, you have the RPO QB counter alert swing, you have the RPO QB draw peak pop, and then of course we have the play action, which is the orbit PA halfback seam, okay? So I love all these plays. I'm gonna go ahead and start off first with the RPO QB counter, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. So as you can see, as I come out here, I know that my bubble is gonna be open. So again, that is gonna be my first read. So when I hike it, I am going to immediately go that route because I know it's there. So I'm gonna hit it, and it's easy. So what happens is now perfect timing, right? Now you have man-to-man. So I know this is man-to-man, or that DB could be blitzing, but I'm gonna still try and look at it for my first option and see if it's there. It's not there. Now I have, as you can see here, why this is so successful is because what happens is usually on that man-to-man, people are blitzing, and they're blitzing right up the middle or whatever out the edge. But as you can tell, I have the weak side pulling over. So most of the time, those blitzes are coming on the strong side, or even like you see in the clip in the beginning, yes, that cornerback, that DB blitzed on the weak side, but he just wasn't able to keep up with my quarterback, who has, both my quarterbacks I run with have really good speed. So my Dynasty, I use Sellers in my 3.5, and then for my Power 5, I use LSU, but then I put the fast QB in. So as you can tell, this is why this is going to be very unstoppable. You can literally run this all the way down the field, right? But what I like to do to switch it up is to go ahead and go with the QB draw peak pop, okay? Now, again, you saw that in the video also. It was a touchdown that I did with LSU. And again, same thing here. I'm reading my that middle linebacker there. As you see the P right there, that's the guy I'm reading. But remember, there's 3 options here. I can either hit the seam, the bubble, or I can run it, okay? So we're gonna hike it again, all right? And again, this time, boom, I have the bubble here. And then I'm off to the runs, all right? It is, listen, one thing I would say with the RPOs, the blocking is really good with the RPOs. You have time, there's no need to rush, okay? So as you can see, now the read is out there as a DB spot, so y'all know what that means, right? If you see that every single time and the read is not over your tight end, so I can go ahead and do the replay here. Hold up real quick. I'm gonna show you the read was right here, all right? If that read is off, not over here on the linebacker, right? If his read is not, the read is not over here, then you already know that pop is there. And it's like, I mean, just take your time. It's open. It's going to be open, okay? So as you can see, it's open right off the rip, and you just hit it, right? You can just hit it every single time. Every single time, just hit it. Same thing here. The read is right there on the outside. So now I have boom. All right. Easy money. Easy money. It's easy. It's very hard to stop this. And again, the only time you see right there, that's where you get to stop if he doesn't block. But I'm trying to get to a point where, you know, everything's boxed. There we go. Now I go ahead and run it up. So when I call it, everything's boxed. Now you go ahead and get the yards. Very frustrating to play against. I'm not gonna lie. If you make the reads properly, and if you're somebody like me that just loves to make sure I stay in front of the sticks, it's very cheesy. It's very hard to stop because zone and man is going to be very hard to stop this. Again, as I have the seam right there. And then the last one I want to show, because I don't want to be too long-winded here, is where is my last one at, man? Okay, so this is the orbital PA halfback. See, no, actually, I'm gonna show you two more. Let's do the other one first. Let's do my other one too. Let's do the RPO QB counter alert swing. This right here is absolutely cheesy too. So, all right, same options. I know that they're running man here. Okay, so I do know that free safety up top to the top left is going to be one covering the running back. Or again, this is just basic knowledge here, and then boom, I got it. Right? Easy money here. So that was an easy read for me. So let's go back. Now we have a little bit difficult read, but now I see on the bubble on the right side, there's no one there. So I do know I have that. So I'm hitting it there. And the cool thing is you can run this formation. Most people will have a play cooldown between 3 or 4 plays. So you can literally run this all the way down the field, man. Like not even trolling, right? So here, same thing. He dropped in. I want to get that. My receiver did not block. But again, we're going to run it again here. Boom. All right, that's covered. All right, now we got it. Bam. And we're off to the run-ins. Look at that. Off to the run-ins. Easy money here. Again, if it's boxed, just go ahead and run it. All right. Oops, I hit L1. I was trying to hit the thing, but yeah, so just go ahead and run it. All right. We have it here. Boom. Right there. Very easy, guys. Again, like I said, you're just reading. And now I know that free safeties over there has that. But see, now they're just giving up this bubble, man. All right, they're giving up this bubble. But take the yards, whatever it is. It's just frustrating going down the field. Just take the yards. All right. Bam, here we go. Go up the field, and now I got it. Do y'all see this, man? Do y'all see how frustrating this is? I go down. People were like, yo, like, you don't have a quarterback. The quarterback can only pass, but I have my quarterback for LSU. His throwing ability is terrible. It's like, he can't throw for nothing. But look at the routes that I'm running. Right? Look at this. I mean, first of all, like that's crazy work. Easy money right here. Easy money. Very frustrating to go against. So hopefully y'all picking up what I'm putting down. And then last but not least, let's go ahead and show the last play here. And remember, I'm not trolling. I only show stuff that work, man. Like I'm not gonna BS y'all. I'm not gonna show fluff. I'm not gonna tell y'all something and it ain't it. One thing about me, if I'm telling you this is a good formation, these plays work, it's a good scheme, this is a good mini scheme here, trust me. And remember, this is good for on the road when you can't audible. Have you realized I have not audibled, I'm sorry, where you want to, not audible, but actually, change your wide receiver routes, right? If you want to do any hot routes and that type of stuff. This is perfect because you don't have to do any hot routes, right? Same thing here, all right? What we're gonna do is just make that read. First read is gonna be X, and then I'm gonna look at triangle, and then I'm gonna look at circle, okay? X, triangle, circle. That are my options. Same thing here as we hike it, right? Just patience here, all right? I know I have circle, boom, all right? It's easy just coming across. I know I saw the blitz. If it's blitz, man, just go ahead and hit circle, all right? Same thing here. See what I got here. Oh, yeah. Easy money. All right. One thing I like about it, no eyes. If the eyes are turned, go ahead and throw it, which I love. If the eyes are turned, as you can see, just hit his head here. All right. Once you see he's turned, so he can't see nothing. So just go ahead and throw it. All right. I always tell people that as new this year, users can't even use that. You can't recover from that. Right. So we're going here. Boom. Option here. Boom. Same thing. He dropped it. The one thing I want to tell you guys is that you gotta, last year, when I say do not bring last year's stuff to this year, because the thing is, if it's no eyes, they cannot do anything about it. So even for user got on this, as you can see, his eyes are not here. So since his eyes or his back's turned, there's none of that weird user stuff. He just flat out dropped the ball, but you can throw this all day, every day. And a lot of people are still nervous about this, because they're so used to people intercepting that, the computer accepting that. But like I said, what Scott said, if there's no eyes, no interception, man, no play on the ball. So just do not think that you cannot throw these, okay? Because you can, all right? Same thing here. Boom. Oh yeah, got man. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it again. Very easy, guys. Like I said, and remember, this is on Heisman. Now, obviously, I run these plays a lot, so I'm easy. I know what I'm looking for. But same thing for y'all, man. Figure it out, what y'all like, all right? And then it's barbecue chicken, okay? As my screen went black, what in the world? Oh, there we go. That was crazy. All right, so that was the mini scheme. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you think. Obviously, I'm going to continue to drop some bangers for y'all, man. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with a banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with a banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.